Another one is that if there's a release of an agent from this facility, all the bugs are going to die before they can harm anybody, so you don't need to worry about that. Of course, the first thing that would immediately occur to me, and I'm not going to discuss this in detail because it's so recent and I assume that people know it, is that you have a situation like Pirbright in the UK, the laboratory that leaked foot and mouth disease recently, you know, the bug, once it's infected one animal, then the infection just gets going. So even if it were the case that the bug, you know, immediately or nearly immediately dies in the open environment, that window of opportunity is something that can still be taken advantage of by Mother Nature. But what bothers me about this statement is that it's not true that all the pathogens that would be studied at this lab would immediately die in the open atmosphere. Some of them, anthrax in particular, is notorious if it's sporulated, if it's in spore form, for being able to survive for decades. So it's simply not true. And perhaps even beyond that is that, look, if I'm studying animals and exposing animals, imagining what a terrorist might do, and that's a lot of what's going to go on at the NBAF facility, I'm not going to take a syringe and inject a cow with anthrax, because a terrorist is not going to go running around injecting cows one by one. Okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare the agent in a way that simulates, and in fact actually is, the way that it would be used in a weapon. So at NBAF, there is no question in my mind that some of the work will involve, and probably the most secret work at a facility that's already going to be considerably secret, will involve environmental hardening of agents. And what that is the process of weaponization. The scientists get very upset when they hear the weaponization word. There's sort of a movement among proponents of biodefense labs to redefine weaponization as being only when you put it into a bomb and get ready to blow up that bomb. That's not really the historical meaning of weaponization in arms control or in biological weapons and biological defense programs. Weaponization means preparing an agent in a way so that it's more effective. And that is certainly, you know, it'll survive in the environment, maybe more infectious. That kind of work will happen at NBAF. So I have a lot of problems with this assertion as well.